Hello and welcome back. Thank you for clicking. Hey, somebody tell me why, um, like when Clinton got elected, and I think I had voted for Bush or something, how come I wasn't making videos um, saying stuff about what the left is doing? And the same way with Obama. And now, I've been saying if Tulsi Gabbard, the Hawaiian senator, one of the presidential primary candidates, if she had been elected, I wouldn't have had a word to say whether I thought the election was fixed or not. Because Biden is like a political pawn piece, and he just goes wherever the money is, dude. At least that's how it seems to me. Sorry, Joe. But, yeah, so I didn't have a word to say about Obama. Actually, I voted for Obama. But I didn't have a word to say when Clinton won. I didn't have a word to say. Oh, and you know what? And the same thing with Trump. Even though I did vote for Trump, I would have came unglued on him just like I go off on Biden and his administration. But Trump blew my mind with how good of a job he did. I thought for sure he'd be the worst president ever. And I just figured that his egotistical personality was just going to be too much for world leaders to handle. And, people were even talking like he was going to create a war. Turns out, no, it's Biden who's creating the wars. Multiple of them. And now, maybe even more because of his stupid comment that he made about Russia. And we need to remove this man from... Dude, you trying to start World War III, dude? And now you're calling your political opponents. So if anyone votes conservative, then they're a political extremist. Really? That doesn't sound like democracy. So it's like, so in reality, what they're looking to do is they're going to look to trick you into giving you socialism and a bunch of free stuff, and you're all like, yay, and we get our pronouns too, yay! And then the next thing you know, you'll wake up and you'll be stuck in communism. Yeah. It's not going to be your choice, dude. Socialism's the little brother to communism. And once big government gets their hands on things, we're all fucked. Well, except for maybe the rich and the elite and the far left, who are like people like Lori Lightfoot. You're like, what is that? There's something wrong with that woman. What would make her still want to keep doing that? Yeah, because it's political. It's a political gain for her. If she knows if she keeps hoeing the line like she is, and somehow or another the Dems stay in power. Oh yeah, she'll be one of like the. You know how when you start a business and you get like regional manager? Oh yeah, she'll be one of the communist regional managers. Just what they want and what they need. Someone radical and just willing to shut their mind off to common sense. That's what this is all about. And the only reason I've never made any videos, never had anything to say about when another president won except for this particular group. This particular group immediately started showing signs of tyrannical by shutting down the oil pipeline, 800,000 barrels a day, and killed 25,000 jobs on the first day. And while we're running a country that runs 85% off of oil and gas. You can't do that. And then open the borders wide open. Why even? And then left the Taliban 85 billion or 82 billion worth of weaponry. 22,000 armed Humvees. Black Hawk helicopters. Do you have any idea what risk that put us at? Here we are, 9/11, and the anniversary of 9/11, and we're looking at open borders with the Taliban left a bunch of weapons, $82 billion worth of stuff. Shut down an oil pipeline, tripling our gas prices, just quadrupling our food prices. And then forcing us to try to force us to use pronoun use. Can you believe Jordan Peterson lost his job? A 30-year professor lost his job because a transgender student was demanding that he use his pronouns? That's freedom of speech. And for the government to go along with what the student wants, that's virtue signaling, saying we're down with socialism, we're down with communism, we don't care about the Constitution, we don't care about freedom of speech, and we don't care about you. And that's what the facts are. They don't give a damn about you, and they're looking like if Bales had said something to Biden, yeah, I need a bunch of cheap labor for my electric car company I'm going to build. Yeah, so the only thing different between us and China is they have cheap labor. Maybe that's why they're letting in the illegal aliens. That, and then they make the people desperate, and they make them all poor, and then they want big government, and so they promise you socialism and a bunch of free stuff, and the next thing you know, you end up in communism. That's how it works, folks. Now the racists, catch you on the next one.